Hey, Flying With Me channel viewers, Romulo here. It's a microphone, not an animal or a caterpillar, alright?
I'm here in Sete Lagoas, right next to this amazing machine, which is the Airbus H130T2.
Today I had a mission here to Sete Lagoas, and from here we're going to take off to Belo Horizonte, land at LBH, which is actually in Nova Lima. I always mention that, right? We're going to Belo Horizonte, but it's actually Nova Lima, so we'll land there at LBH. I'm going to take off with this helicopter from here. And if you've made it this far, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it. Don't forget, there are other videos for those who are just arriving. There are videos on R66, there are videos on Esquilo, on Bravo 3 Echo, the Oscar India Oscar I used to fly. Wonderful machine, and now I'm flying the India Tango Michael, which is the T2. I'll show you a little bit. For those who haven't seen the machine up close yet, let's go. This is the Airbus H130 T2. You can see here there are 3 seats in the front. And 4 seats in the back, okay? Luggage compartment. There's the rear luggage compartment and the side luggage compartment. There's a video, guys, just explaining this, okay? I opened the luggage compartment, showed the inside, the weight. I'll leave the card up for anyone who wants to watch the video. Specifically, the Airbus H130. And this one is definitely the most famous and the most beautiful in Brazil. If you follow me, you know this machine arrived recently and has very few flight hours. It's new, and here, guys, look, this is the JN Resort, which is in Sete Lagoas. This helipad also has a runway for landing on the other side. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in from here. There's a plane there, look, in the center near the trees. There's a landing strip over there.
And that landing strip belongs to JN Resort, which is a resort
Here in Sete Lagoas is where the Uruguayan national team stayed
During the 2014 World Cup. And that's an option for landing here in Sete Lagoas, okay? Excellent option. There it is, look, there's the machine. Here's the helipad.
There was a fuel supply over there. The fuel is for their machine here. They have a helicopter here too, so the fuel here is for them.
There are cabins there. I'll zoom in. A small cabin by the lagoon. This place is cool. It's windy today. That's why I put on this kind of weird microphone, but it makes it much easier for you to hear me, right?
I noticed that some videos I made with the microphone
Turned out much better. The audio quality improved, so we got a microphone so you can hear well.
It's very windy today. Let me show you the windsock.
Now it's calmed down a bit, but it's been pretty windy during this time of year here in Belo Horizonte and in the metropolitan region. So let's take off with me. I won't be able to show you the panel, but I placed the camera there in a position which I think will look cool. Then you can give me feedback in the comments. Don't forget, comments are very important to me so I can know to get your feedback, especially from those who have been subscribed here for a longer time. Preferably about the camera. I'm sitting here waiting for the passengers. They went to take care of what they needed to, and I'm here waiting. It'll be quick, and I don't know if I'll be able to get radio for you guys, but I hope so. Sending a shout out to Lee, who's from Salcedo, Yuri's father.
A big hug for you, Lee.
I heard that you watch all the videos. I meet Yuri a lot, so a hug for you, Lee from Salcedo. Thanks so much for watching the videos. I'm really glad. Big hug, man. For those who follow on Instagram, I'll also leave the Instagram here. You know, I asked to have the interior of this machine waterproofed, right? This lighter seat
requires a bit more care. And then the people from Aeropolimento, that's Julio, who's a friend of mine. We started together. We used to work on the ramp at El Centro Zona Azul. Julio loved polishing machines, washing machines, and he taught me a lot too.
And now today he has a company that's the most respected in Brazil when it comes to cleaning and polishing aircraft. He also has a product now that's specific for this, unique, certified by ANAC. the only company certified by ANAC to provide this service.
So he's a top guy. He did a wonderful job on the seat. He applied a layer that will make it harder for dirt
to stick to the seat, so it's much easier to clean and the seat stays looking new for a longer time. Since this seat is light colored and we visit many mining sites and farms in Minas Gerais, it gets dirty and dusty easily. So Julio took care of it, and Joselio, who is the guy that cleans the helicopter for me at LBH, is already instructed as well to keep the seats in the best condition. To be able to clean it and always keep it clean, because we have to take care of it, especially this kind of leather here. It picks up color from anything. Jeans or pants that shed a little more lint or dye make it much harder, so you have to be extra careful with that. Besides that, he also waterproofed the mats. These mats down here are waterproofed, and then there's this cover on top, which is a protective cover so the mat doesn't get dirty directly. People come in with dirty, muddy or wet shoes and step here. This protection is more easy to clean and harder to get the bottom dirty. So this mat is very useful.
Guys, let me take this opportunity to show you something here on the iPad.
My route here is on the helicopter. This app is Next Atlas. It's what I'm currently using. I'm here in Sete Lagoas. The helicopter is exactly where we are. I went and set a route where we'll enter through the corridor through the Sete Lagoas special helicopter route.
Toll Position, so toll.
It has the marker here on the iPad, and visually there will also be a toll booth. We're going to fly over the toll booth. You'll see it there.
Then I'll go to the chalets position, which also has some chalets by the side of the road. I'll show you. Then we'll go to the warehouses, over some warehouses. Everything has a visual reference. It's not just imaginary. This corridor here is a visual corridor. The positions really exist.
There's a quarry. We go over it. Actually, not exactly over it. We go beside it.
Then the Caesar position. Then Chaminade, Manesma, and from Manesma, straight to LBH. If I zoom in more here, the chart will disappear and the satellite view will appear. See? And here is exactly where LBH is located. And these H's here are all helipads, and I put them there. If you want to remove them, the helipads, you also have the option to remove them here in the app.
You click here.
And then airspace, methods, tools, display.
And remove the helipad.
I removed it, then all the helipads disappear there, but I like to leave. The helipads as an option. The user points, you can customize those however you like. So once the route is set, I've already made my flight plan, which is in another app called Flight Plan Log. I've already made the flight plan, so the control authorities already know the time I'm going to take off, where I'm leaving from, where I'm going to, and what route I intend to take. The route is exactly this one here on the iPad. And I'm going to put the iPad up front now because the passengers should be arriving soon. Then we're going to take off and you'll see. This route is the one we're going to take, unless the control doesn't authorize it. If that happens, something like if we have to deviate or take another route, let's go, guys. I'm going to start the takeoff now. Put it here on edge, the route. All right, I'm going to take it off the ground. Departing JN Resort, India Tango Mike heads to Pedajio. At 3,000 feet, climbing to 3,800. Belo Horizonte Control, good afternoon. Papa Sierra India Tango.
India Tango Mike, confirm Sierra origin, Mike Delta Risk, destination Sierra Juliet Lemaire.
The PMO has departed, now en route to Pedajio 3900.
India Tango Mike, turn on transponder 0361.
0361, India Tango Mike.
Radar contact 1 mile north of Pedajio, authorized at Gremio Sete Lagoas.
Maintaining your... Well guys, so the controller has already authorized me to enter here at RE Sete Lagoas. I'm going to enter here now, and I'll show you the toll booth up ahead. This is the first position. I'm at 3,800 feet, the corridor here. 3,900, so we're in the corridor. After toll, we go to the chalet's position. I'm enjoying the breeze here. And Pedajio. We're on top of Pedajio. Now, at the chalet's position, I'm a little to the left. Well, so here, to my left, is the chalet's position. Now I'm going to the gal point's position.
Choose 4452. 4452.
Do you see the controller speaking in English there, guys? The pilot can choose the language, English or Portuguese.
Hey, controller, is any aircraft passing by Pedreira over there, do you think?
India Tango Mike, you're cleared for product and destination if possible.
Thank you. Product and destination for India Tango.
India Tango Mike, landing in 7 minutes.
We already have 7 minutes.
All right.
Guys, did you see that the controller is already on and I'm going to land in 7 minutes? We passed the Pedreira position. He cleared us to go straight from Pedreira to LBH, so I'm avoiding Chiassa. And why do I love avoiding Chiassa? Because there are a lot of vultures at Chiassa. There's a giant antenna there. There's the EFI, which keeps moving some helicopters around. And there's a pirate radio station in the area, so sometimes there are some interferences. I really avoid going through that place called Sisa. I don't like it. Now it's already authorized for direct delivery to LBH. I'm here with the product ready for its destination, so let's go. There's a dump here on my left.
Authorized to Lima terminal limit, focus on activist, confirm estimate, keep at 820. Attention, 820. 0560. 0560.
Entering the final sector, Whiskey LBH India Tango, Mike is at 4800.
We're starting the L Beach final, everyone. I'll turn on the audio now.
Watch the approach, reducing speed to 80 knots. 87 knots.
India Tango, do you copy?
Reading you.
Landing between spot 1 and 2, please.
All right. Short final, Whiskey Sector LBH India Tango.
All done, guys. Mission accomplished.
I'm going to fill out the logbook now. The guys will store the machine. I'll refuel and prep it for the next mission. Hey guys, they're already putting the machine away. Alan is putting the wheel on and lifting the helicopter. Jackson's back there helping. They're going to take the machine out of here and put it in spot 1 so they can refuel.
There you go, the helicopter is refueled.
I put the cover there to keep the panel protected. The guys will store it here in the shade. Here at LBH, look.
Guys, it used to be all about his kilos back then. Now look.
H130, the B4, which is older, H130. In the back, there are 1, 2, 3 H130S, one B4 here. Check it out. Guys, not sure if you heard me, but the H130 is the top machine on the market right now. We're in 2025. There are still a lot of H130s to arrive here in Belo Horizonte, São Paulo, and Rio. I'm saying this because I was at Helibras recently to pick up this helicopter, and I was told that the H130 is selling more these days than the Esquilo, so it became the favorite choice of executive owners. Mainly because it has an extra seat, right? Plus, the helicopter is roomier than the Esquilo. So, from now on, listen to what I'm saying. From now on, the trend is to have a lot more H130s flying than Esquilos. So here's a heads up for pilots to take advantage of opportunities to get certified on the H130, to study the H130, right? Because before you would go from the 6.6. Your goal was the Esquilo. You would study the Esquilo, get certified on the Esquilo. Not that the Esquilo certification doesn't allow you to fly the H130 with the endorsement. But I'm telling you to study the aircraft. They're different machines, right? They have different systems. The H130 has different systems from the Esquilo. So it's one more aircraft for you to add to your license. Because there really are a lot coming in. There are already many, right? Did you see how many there are here at LBH? And this is just one heliport. When we go to Sao Paulo or Rio, we also notice the number of H130s. So here's a tip. I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm heading home now and we'll try to film tomorrow's flight for you too. Take care all. God bless.
I'm out.